Avengers! Assemble.
Welcome back to the channel. It's the Preventers here, guys, and welcome back to yet again another Marvel Future Fight video. Today we're finally doing a level 70 review for our boy Wolverine. Now, there's no hate against Wolverine. I've been meaning to make this video for a long time, but I was really tight on materials, so I haven't gotten to level 70 until like basically 3 weeks ago, and from there it's just been busy on posting videos, and of course you guys know that I'm in the busiest time of my year now. So I haven't had time to make this video, but I decided to finally try and squeeze it in here for you guys. I know there's a lot of testings on him already, but I decided to still make my own video about it. We're going to be taking a look at him in PvP. I'm not going to take a look at PvE at level 70 because, like I said, he's already been out for a little while. There's a lot of videos on it. We know he's not great for PvE. I will do a PvE test at level 80, and, of course, another timeline battle test at level 80. But for today's video, we're just going to be doing a PvP level 70 review here. So let's go ahead and get straight into today's video. So, like I said, we're going to be taking him into timeline battle. We're going to be running Wasp and Shuri. The best team, if you're going to run a solo Wolverine team, is most likely going to be Wasp lead and then Colossus support. Unfortunately, you see that I have Colossus tabbed right now as one of the characters I want to upgrade. So I do not currently have his uniform or transcended. So he's going to do basically nothing for Wolverine right now. So Shuri was sort of my next best safe option to run with. So this is the sort of team we're going to be running. We're, of course, going to have Wolverine all the way on the left here to make sure that these two go in first and then leave Wolverine for last so that he gets time for his skill cooldowns to go down so he can go ahead and pop that amazing fist skill. Let's go ahead and take a look at the build, and we'll get into 10 timeline battle runs as always and take a look at how he can do. He's an absolute beast, so I'm excited. We, of course, has a uniform at Mythic. I've been working on this build for a little while, so we have some pretty nice stuff. We got Mighty CTP of Authority. Two Authorities decided to smash them together and make a Mighty. If you didn't know, for Wolverine, his best CTP is most likely going to be the Mighty Greed, because that's going to give him the most amount of damage. If you want more defense, though, you can go Mighty Authority. Now, in my case, I just didn't have any other Greeds sitting around, so I decided to just give him the Authority to give him the extra defense with the, I think, Super Armor guard break, which I don't know if I have rolled here. I might have to roll that here. But yeah, it is very helpful. Decrease all damage, increase all basic damage, steal. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a look at it. I have to re-roll that or not. But for today's video, we'll just leave it because I don't want to mess with it. We have a 3-star artifact, which is very important for Wolverine because Wolverine gets a basically a second life kind of thing with his artifact where his HP drops to 1%. And then he can't die for a certain amount of time. The time is dependent on how strong of an artifact you have. I, of course, have the weakest at 3-star, so I'm going to have the shortest amount of time. But if you get 3-star or higher, the time will increase from there. We have, of course, a Stage 8 of Hawk's Eye here. Rank 4 type enhancement. Max skills up to level 80. And then we have some Uru, not too bad. We have double HP, and we have dodge, and then double physical attack. So if we take a look at his overall stats here, he ends up with max attack speed, max crit damage, max ignore defense, max cooldown, and max movement speed, which is pretty nice. So yeah, now that you've seen the build, let's go ahead and take him straight on into timeline battle. Let's see how well he can do here. So I'm just going to pick some random people. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to beat all these teams. I haven't done any of these testings yet. I will not be using him in timeline battle because I already have Jean, Adam, and Spider-Man at tier 4. So really the only point for me to tier 4 him, basically, I didn't mean to switch to him already, but it is what it is. The only basic use for him is going to be an Otherworld battle in AC. So I still may tier 4 him at some point, but for now, he's going to stay where he's at. So Wolverine's moneymaker is 1000% that 5th skill. The 5th skill does absolutely everything for Wolverine. It one-shots basically anyone, especially with a CTP, a mighty CTP of Greed. He's going to one-shot virtually anyone. And with the authority, it allows him to tank a little better, but I still think the greed's going to be a lot better since he can one-tap literally anyone. So you can see he has some pretty good attack there with that fifth skill and survivability. He survived that Jean's second skill. We didn't give her time to pop the fifth skill, which is important because anyone's going to die to that fifth skill basically. So being able to avoid that was clutch. And like I said, that fifth skill basically virtually one-taps anyone. So you just want to build up to that fifth skill. And yeah, he got the full wipe on the team, which is pretty impressive considering we're only at level 70. And I don't think I ended up switching his spot. Yeah, I need to move him on the right, not the left, so that he can be the last person to go in. So there you can see his artifact got actually activated by Adam Warlock's second skill, which is a problem. So now he can't really tank anymore. That means he has activated it. He can't activate it more than once. So if he gets hit again, he's not going to have that second life. And there is Jean killing us due to that. So yeah, Adam's going to be a pain for him, especially because he's a blast. But he's still pretty good. I mean, he still wiped out Adam. Of course, no one is running a team of just all like centered around one singular character. So being able to see him take out a full team is pretty sick there. But like I said, no one runs a team centered around one person. So with a team of 3, he's gonna do a lot better. I mean, he's gonna be even bigger role, obviously, because you'll know that he can take out a full Adam. Which is pretty impressive and nice considering if you still have a Jean or your own Adam left over, that's going to be pretty awesome for you there. And like I said, if you have a better artifact, it'll do you even better. So yeah, his artifact was activated again there, so we're probably going to end up dying here to Adam. So yeah, Adam's going to be his main counter, but he still can kill him if you have the artifact available, so that's pretty sweet there. All right, so that was our third run there, so now let's go ahead and do 7 more. So yeah, he's not unstoppable. No character is. If you don't, I know I haven't made a timeline battle video in a minute, but I want to make that clear. He's not unbeatable. No character is. That's why there are certain counters to other characters. That's why there's ancient ones to Jean. That's why there's Adams to Wolverine. But he's still an absolute beast considering he can actually take out Adam, which is pretty sick. And there we get Shuri there to take out Gore, which is kind of hilarious. So yeah, his fifth skill can virtually take out anyone as long as you get enough hits. Right there, I kind of popped it too early, and he was still iframed, so he completely dodged all of it. And there we see him take him out, but he activates, I believe he activated our artifact. His fourth skill is also really good against Jean, so I would save that sometimes for her. But obviously, yep, he did activate the artifact. But obviously, the fifth skill is still by far his best skill. It's really good. I feel like if the fourth skill was able to one-tap anybody, then he'd be amazing. Because I feel like the problem with like going up against Adam is that Adam has multiple skills that sort of one-tap anybody. He has the second skill and the fifth skill, and even the fourth skill that can go ahead and kill anybody. Wolverine, it's kind of all just reliant. I don't know why I switched him. It's kind of all just reliant on that fifth skill. Without the fifth skill, he just kind of doesn't have any other skill. I screwed up there. I was talking too much. But without the fifth skill, no other skill really can kill anybody. The fourth skill, like I said, is good against Jean, but it can't kill everybody else. So keep that in mind when using Wolverine. But like I said, he's still a beast here. Unfortunately, I played that very, very badly, and I got him killed. But we still have 6 more to go, so that's the good thing. But yeah, I screwed up there. That's my bad. I was talking a little too much. You kind of have to have a next level sort of focus when you're fighting. Okay, that's just a pure Jean team. You kind of have to have like next level focus when you're using a team centered around one character because you're focused on keeping him alive, especially with Wolverine. So yeah, if you have too many greeds and you don't already have it on Adam or Jean, I would definitely slap it on Wolverine. He's going to do really well. Like I said, he's going to have a lot more attack, and that fifth skill is going to guaranteed kill anybody. So Shuri gets the kill here on Adam and Wasp. Okay, I was not expecting her to take out Adam, and I think I made Adam a little mad. But we're going to go ahead and pop Wolverine's fifth skill here, and he's going to take out Adam, which was very nice to see. If his fourth skill here is going to be able to take out Jean, possibly. She's going to activate our artifact, but we're going to kill her. So all we got to do is sort of get that fifth skill up and running before she takes us out, and we do. And there you go. Wolverine gets another team wipe with a little help from Shuri there. That was pretty surprising, but funny at the same time. She put in the work there. So yeah, he's overall very fun character to play. Like I said, he's great. I mean, what else could you ask? Can I fight myself? I can fight myself. That's kind of trippy. Yeah, don't make fun of my team. I'm tanking on purpose this week. Okay, don't make fun. It's my tank week. If you haven't seen the best way to farm crystals in timeline battle, go check that out, and you'll understand what I meant there. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and see how he does against this whole. All right, sorry about that, guys. Our headphones disconnected during that fight. But I wanted to see how he did against especially that Spider-Man to show you that he can sort of tank his force skill because of his artifact. Unfortunately for that Spider-Man, Wolverine did not give him a chance to pop it, so we didn't get to see that. But we did sort of see it in one of the earlier fights. But yeah, he's awesome. He took out that whole entire team. Obviously, no tier 4s in that team. We're sort of just bouncing around between solid teams, mediocre teams, and decent teams here because I want to sort of match them up against everything. I mean, the first one was probably the best so far where we wiped out the team of 2 tier 4s. I think it was 1 level 80. He did great in that showcase. Let's see if we can get one more of those runs here with these last 4 fights that we got. Let's see if we can get him to wipe one more team would be pretty sweet. So yeah, that fist skill is going to be killer. You want to run out of that. Then you can come back in and pop that fist skill, and Jean's gone. So if she was tier 4 there, that fist skill is probably activating my artifact. I didn't allow that, though. We went ahead and popped that skill. We dodged Adam's second skill with these. Oh, he gets us anyways. So we actually dodged his second skill by using Wolverine's V-pad skill. So that's the other skill I want to talk about. Is his second skill, of course, has a V-pad, and it's really fun to use, but also very helpful in timeline battle. We were able to dodge it, but then he went ahead and popped his force skill, and that kind of killed us off, which is unfortunate. But still, good showcase there from our boy Adam. All right, we're going to go back up a little bit here, get a little bit better teams. We're going to try and fight an all-Gene team and see how he does. And then we'll have 2 more runs after this. I think I might have gone over the. I think I'm going to end up going over 10 fights here, but it's fine. The more Wolverine, the better. And like I said, I don't do these. Dude, she activated the artifact immediately. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. Like I said, I don't do these timeline battle videos often. So the more, the better. We always do the PvE reviews and World Boss Legend, and then recently we've done a little bit more in what's it called in ABX and ABL and some GBR, but I like to try and mix things up a little bit, and I know there's a lot of PvP fans out there, and I love PvP as well. I just am not the best at it. My account is definitely not. It's mixed. It's not 100% PvE, but it's also not 100% geared towards PvP either, but I would like to start changing it that way. So yeah, Adam's definitely going to be his number 1 counter here, obviously. At tier 4, it might be a little different against Jeans. We have lost to a couple of Jeans that I think, if we're at tier 4, I think he would have wiped them out. But for sure, Adam is his number 1 sort of nemesis. But for the last fight here, we got Gore, Jean, and Spider-Man. Let's see if we can get one more sort of team wipe here. He is only at level 70, so this is pretty impressive, I gotta say. I was surprised taking a look at how well he was doing at level 70 that I considered throwing him in my lineup, but because I have my other 3 characters already at tier 4, it just didn't make sense. I already had Jean, I already had Adam and Spider-Man built, all at tier 4, that it just kind of didn't make sense. His third skill is also really good. It can almost take out Jean. Combined with the second skill, it can actually take her out at tier 4. So that's another skill you want to keep an eye on. It's pretty useful. So here we go. Can we get the team wipe? Spider-Man's going to pop his 4th skill, but we activate our artifact. We're going to pop our 3rd skill into the 5th skill, and Wolverine gets a team wipe on a tier 4 Spider-Man, tier 4 Jean, and level 70 Gore. Yeah, give him a little round of applause there. That's awesome. He gets one more team wipe to wrap up today's video. So yeah, there's Wolverine at level 70 in PvP. Like I said, he's not the best, but he's definitely up there. He's definitely top 5 in my opinion, probably top 4 He's a great PvP character. You're going to love him in Timeline Battle, of course, and in Otherworld Battle in AC along with that. Just make sure you have his artifact, and then either a Mighty Authority or Mighty Greed, and you're basically set to go for Timeline Battle with Wolverine. I'm going to try and get him to level 80. Hopefully, in about a week, we get that video done. Hopefully, by then, we can get him to level 80. Like I said, a lot of characters I got lined up to get upgraded, and lots of others that I want to prioritize right now because we want to make videos on them soon as well. So we'll get that level 80 video out to you guys as soon as we can. But I'm happy to finally give you guys this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, then please, as always, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.